Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to talk about something that has been a long taboo in the LGBT community. Yes, you heard that right. Something that has been taboo in the LGBT community for so long, and I'm pretty much sure that a lot will relate to this video or to the topic that I'm going to discuss today with you, because most of the people from the LGBT community is in denial when it comes to this topic. Not only in the United States, where I found this study, but also here in Manila, Philippines. It can also apply here. So let's get started. So most of the time, lesbian channels just like mine talk about homophobia and how to deal with it or how to stop it. But today I'm going to talk about something very interesting, which is biphobia. I'm not quite sure if biphobia is actually known by many, but yes, there is such word as biphobia, and more likely than not, or sadly, it also applies within the LGBT community. So, can you imagine a member of the LGBT community discriminating a bisexual? Hard to imagine, right? But it happens. I know that in my previous video, I mentioned that I'm a former bisexual, and I'm already a full-fledged lesbian. To be honest, I still feel that way, but there's a tiny glitch that I feel that I'm still a bisexual. I don't know, maybe 5% being bisexual, 95% being a lesbian, but who cares? I still label myself as lesbian. But going back to the topic, most of the time, bisexuals are very known to have multiple partners, since most straight people think that there's no such thing as bisexuality, and that there's just straight people or heterosexuals and gay men and lesbians, which is not true, because bisexuals do exist. I mean, let's just deal with it that some people just get attracted to both men and women. There has been 2 studies in the United States just this 2015 wherein bisexual people confirm the discrimination that they receive from the members of the LGBT community is as real as the discrimination that they get outside of it. Okay, so let me give you like an idea as to how they conducted the said study. So they went to different places, or I believe different schools or colleges in the United States, and in totality they were able to survey 745 different bisexuals. Now, when they tallied the scores and everything, the results, they came up with the number, of course, of the straight ones being the most number of people who discriminates bisexuals, but there's a very alarming percentage from the LGBT community. So it's not as high as the discrimination they get from the straight people, but you know, it's like this. So it's very alarming. One of the researchers said that the result of this survey is that it's like there are 2 people screaming at you, one ear and this ear, and it's like the discrimination or the yelling of this person from this ear is just, you know, 1 or 2 decimal higher compared to the yelling of the other person here. But anyhow, they're still screaming at you, so it's the same. It's still disturbing. So as per reading here, Roberts, who is one of the researchers, believes that her research sheds light in the troubling but often ignored fault line within the LGBT community. I believe in this because this topic is something that isn't talked about that often within the LGBT community. Most of the people that I know that are part of the LGBT community, they say that the LGBT community does have a strong bond and we support each other, stuff like that, which is, yeah, it's true. But this thing that we're talking about is like airing the dirty laundry of the LGBT community, which, sad to say, most of us hide or most of us just ignore. Look, it's as simple as this. It's like we're not acting as a community that we're supposed to be, and we have to do something about it now. Agree? I actually remember reading like a comment, I believe, wherein a couple, one male, one female, they actually went to Pride March, and the girl's bisexual, by the way, so they participated in the march. They were so happy. It's a genuine feeling. The guy wanted to experience being in the Pride March, so his girlfriend brought her there, and out of all the happiness that they're experiencing that moment, of course, just like other happy couples, they will go ahead and kiss. And the people from the Pride March, the gay men, lesbians, whatever the term is, they started booing the couple. It was hurtful to the feelings of the bisexual female or to the girlfriend, because she felt like she's being excluded or she's being kicked out from the community where she's proud of, because she's a bisexual. It's not because she has a boyfriend, she's already straight. Come on, she still gets attracted to women. It's just that for the meantime, she's in love with a straight guy. There was also this time wherein a bisexual female was seeing this straight guy, and she wanted to be transparent to the guy, so she informed him that she's a bisexual. And you know what the guy said? Oh, okay, you're a lesbian. So of course the girl wanted to correct him. She said that no, I'm not a lesbian, I'm a bisexual, I get attracted to both genders. But the guy said, I'll just think of you as a lesbian because that's easier. So what does this imply? Do we only have the labels straight, gay men, and lesbians? Really? Like, let's just deal with the fact that there's bisexual. What's the essence of having the B in the LGBT community if we're still in denial that some people are just attracted to both male and female? The struggle is real for bisexuals. The study also showed that more often than not, bisexual people are the ones that are more, unhappy, more stressed, has more anxiety attacks compared to straight people, gay men, and lesbians. Because most of the time, bisexual people, according to the study, shows that bisexuals are usually the ones that are discreet or in the closet. They're the ones who are more afraid to come out because of rejection, non-acceptance, especially by their loved ones. And the 745 people that they surveyed, there's just a 29% out of the 100% stated that they actually came out and their family, friends, and their acquaintances accepted them. So that's like a tiny percentage out of 100. Can you imagine how sad bisexuals are? I mean, I'm guilty of this. I know I've been a bisexual, but I didn't know that there's a huge stigma going on around the LGBT community. I actually can't believe that. I actually can't believe that this thing happens within the LGBT community. I know it does happen when straight people find out that you are bisexual, but it's something else when you know that the one who's discriminating you is from the circle where you belong to. I mean, there's B in LGBT. Come on. So, yeah, it's really sad, but we need to talk about this. I need to let you guys know, since I was able to read the study, I need to let you guys know that bisexuals are suffering a lot. They may seem to look cool, they may seem to, you know, act cool, but deep inside, most of them are in the closet, most of them are unhappy, most of them are afraid of rejection, because often than not, and sadly, even the people from the LGBT community only recognize 3 main genders, which are the straights, gay men, and lesbians. So basically, what I'm trying to say in this video is that I know that if you really can't accept one's label to himself, we can't do anything about it. I mean, that's your option, that's your choice. But at least, just like what I always say in my vlogs, in my videos, if you can't deal with it, then just respect. So, I'm really sad that there's a huge chaos going on in the LGBT community. I know that it's also happening here in the Philippines. It's just that we're not talking about it. If you don't have a gaydar, then if you think that that person is, ooh, she's a bisexual, ooh, he's a bisexual, then don't insist, don't ask them. Let them be ready and let them say it to you instead of you asking to them, because more often than not, they're really scared. And yeah, let's just be respectful. To those peers of mine from the LGBT community, this is a wake-up call. I don't know, let's just be respectful, guys. I know that it really hurts our eyes to see a bisexual female being in a relationship with a guy, with a male to be exact, but it's how it is. That's how bisexuals live. I mean, sometimes they're with a girl, sometimes they're with a guy. We can't do anything about it, so let's just be respectful. Let's start recognizing bisexuals because they are part of the LGBT community. Anyone who is not straight, who is not heterosexual, is part of the LGBT community. So bisexuals are definitely part of the LGBT community. But let's not boo them because of being in a relationship with guys. They're still not straight. They're still family. Anyway, you know, we should respect everyone, technically. So, yeah, I hope this video helped. I know there's different branches of different issues among biphobia, but I'm just gonna tackle the basic ones, you know, like this one's like a starter video. Maybe if I get more info about this particular studies in the United States, maybe I'll do another video. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that discrimination to bisexuals not only happens, or it doesn't only happen outside of the LGBT community. Sad to say, it does happen inside our community as well, and we need to stop that. We need to embrace the fact that bisexuals are part of the LGBT community, whether they are dating a man or a woman or a lesbian, and we just need to respect that. If we can't deal with it at all, then let's not be friends with that person, but let's still respect them. And you know, let's spread love and let's stop being hateful, and let's be happy. To all my bisexual friends, if you are bisexual, I want you to know that I respect you and you deserve respect from everyone.